Well, time to take a little bit of diesel out. I use my diesel generator about 6 times this year. Time to fill it up again. I got a couple of yellow cans here, and here's my huge tank, and it has a pump on it with a nozzle. You can see that right here. Just turn it on, starts pumping. And as you see, it's filling up pretty quick, just like a gas station. Well, I filled up the tank again, and that's all it took. Now this fuel, actually this diesel fuel, has been treated with special stabilizer and cleaners and stuff like that. It should last for many years, but that's all it took. It only took a couple gallons. I've used this 6 times, or at least that's the first time I actually put some fuel in it in at least a couple of years. And I don't know how many hours I've been running it, but it's been more than 10. That's ridiculous for 2 gallons of fuel. It's definitely been more than 10. I think it's been about 15 hours total. So brand new battery and good condition. Oil's changed on it, stuff like that. Got new electrical system, new starter, and everything's fine on it. Starts right up. So anytime I need electricity, and I got 500 gallons of fuel, and I want to keep 2 of these over here by the motorcycle, 2 of these 5-gallon tanks over by the motorcycle. And you notice they're very easy to pour. In other words, it locks out, and you press this down, you press that down, and it starts pouring, and you can bend it, and it's got a cap on it, so it's really easy to use. And just a note, yesterday when this storm hit and electricity was out for a few hours, I put this pipe on it which directs the exhaust away from, rattling on the house, and you won't hear it as much. And the stock Harley Davidson muffler will fit on that, no problem too. So you can really quiet it down quite a bit, tighten this all up. But so, this I keep it chained up, and this way I don't have to move it away from the house. I can keep it near the house and still direct most of the noise away from it. And that works out pretty well. And when it's not in use, I got this very heavy-duty tarp and a long bungee cord that's like a heavy-duty bungee cord that stays on it. So even though it's underneath the carport, it can stay dry that way and away from dust and all that kind of crap, or cobwebs and all that kind of stuff. Very easy to take off if I need to use it right away. And I decided to put a little bit of extra fuel instead of going back to the big tank. You can see I used less than 2 gallons, and more than, I'd say it's good 15 hours of use. So that's all I used. You can see the line on there. That's all it is. I hardly used any of it. So I got about 8 gallons of fuel in here. It's treated. It's treated for long-term usage and also to clean anything inside the engine. It's got a cleaner and a long-term storage additive to the diesel, which will last for years anyway. So I kept it in where my motorcycle is, and see right here, so that's my bike. This thing gets about 48 to 50 miles to the gallon, and I got here a 5-gallon pail of straight 50 weight oil to change the oil on the bike and keep it in new shape and stuff like that. So, which is all chained out to the and by the way, that chain is not rusty. That's painted with rust killing primer. It's the same color as rust. That's for a 5-ton truck, and it's around a major piece of steel that's in the ground about 2.5 feet with hundreds of pounds of concrete, and that's what secures the bike in here. So it's in here pretty good.